All right, folks, so here we are in the North Fork of the Smith River down there, and we're hiking up the Howland Hills Trail. You can see some irises here. I'm gonna flip around. And I'm with a couple of friends up the trail, and I think it's something like 9 miles. And what we did was a car shuttle. So we're gonna hike it point to point, and then a shuttle back in the car. So far, we're going up some switchbacks. We'll get up on the ridge. I think we'll have views up there, but it's really pretty in the forest here. Ferns, iris, various trees, birds. Beautiful trail with so many flowers, lots of rhododendrons, azaleas, irises. I believe we're on kind of the north side, so it's pretty shaded, so there's a lot of ferns as well. You can see as we come up to the left here, these are the azaleas. And then just right after the azaleas, these pink ones are rhodies or rhododendrons. They're just really pretty. Another rhododendron here. This is a nice view because the flowers are nice down low. We're not even a mile in, and it's just non-stop flowers, just gorgeous. This is the one that's called bear grass. It's got this white flower and long stem, and then at the base is this grass. And here's another one here but without a bloom. As we get further up the trail, we come across this gorgeous Indian paintbrush. There's another one behind it about to bloom, and then up here on the right side of the trail, got a couple more blooming. And this is just a slightly more open area. You can see somebody's having a fire way down there in the distance. The South Fork of the Smith River is down in there. Here's a roadie tunnel on the trail. It's just hovering above the trail. There's some more roadies. We think this is called a corn lily. It's these beautiful leaves, and the new one's twisting. The older one behind it, it's really beautiful. And more roadies overhead up there. Crowds just walking underneath them.
I think people of these before in like a misty, drippy day. Salal. And they'll each have like a little drip of
water coming down. You can hear the river down there and see some houses. The bridge across the South Fork of the Smith River. And the mountains in the distance. Beautiful smooth madrone trunks. This is called the knobcone pine because the cones are literally right on the trunk. Interesting. I continue to be pretty impressed with this trail. It's really a nice trail. Oh, we got some really nice views of the river right up here, which I will show you. There's the river down there, and I'll show you a little close up for a better view. All right, folks, so we've come upon something very unusual and kind of unique to this area. These are called pitcher plants, and they eat insects. And what happens is the insects crawl up inside them and then fall down. I think there's some moisture in there, and they drown. And here's what I'm going to show you. If you look underneath here, I think they land on these leaves right here, and then they crawl up inside, and then they fall down inside here, and then they die. And you can see there's just they're hard to photograph, but there's tons of them here, and they like to grow in very wet areas. And you can see there's actually a spring on that rock dripping down. You can just see it kind of dripping. So it's very moist here, and that's what they like. And they're quite unique to this area, but I had no idea we'd see them here, so this is quite a treat to You see these and you can see the ground is wet just below them because it's a spring coming right across the trail. Give you one more look here. See, they just grow kind of messy, so they're hard to photograph, but here's another one. This one nice here. Well, there's two of them right there, but they're kind of cool to look at right there. There's a couple against the rock there. And over here, this root is coming down. There's a better look at the water coming down. Very nice. Okay, so here we are at the junction. We're going to Howland Hill Road. It's 5 miles from here, and we're entering Redwood National and State Parks. That means we're entering a combination of parks, right? This is National Forest. Which National Forest? The Smith River, or National Recreation Area?
Maybe it's
Yeah.
NRA. I can't remember. It doesn't say on that sign.
And that sign just says Paradise Trail 4 miles, and then the Rock Creek area where we started 5 miles. All right. And there are no ATVs allowed. So we think this is the Port Orford cedar, and this one is the one that is susceptible to the Port Orford cedar fungus disease. And that's why you can't drive your car up to high elevations when it's wet, because they don't want you to take the disease with you. Here's a massive fir tree. The form is really kind of very not fir-like, isn't it? So I'm not sure. Yeah, like this big monster. And then I think behind it here, we have another one of those Port Orford cedars, the ones that are endangered. That one with just the kind of droopy, right in the middle of the frame there. Much smaller one, but a pretty tree. Yeah, so we're dropping down. This is like mile 7 or so. About 9 to 10 miles. And we drop down into the Jedediah Smith Redwood forest soon, but this is just the mixed forest above the redwoods. We're descending down through this beautiful forest. It's mixed rhododendrons and very tall trees. Going way up looking for some light up there. It's a really nice forest. Lots of rhododendrons. Some nice fungi on the tree here. Really beautiful. We're about 8 miles in, so I think we only have a mile or 2 to go and finish this puppy off. And now we're getting down into a new habitat, which is going to be more ferns and redwoods for the last part of the hike. There's mixed trees in here, but we're starting to see redwoods. And we probably won't see any more rhododendrons. It's just too dark and ferny. All right, so we got a little over 10 miles, and this is the west end of the trail. Check out the sign here. The van is there. There's the sign. Okay, oh there. There's the information on the sign. There's the map of the trail. It just shows to this is the park border, so this is the way we came in. This is where we are here on the Smith River. And then we're gonna head back on South Fork Road back to our campground. Well, everybody, hope you enjoyed this beautiful hike on the Bald Hills Trail in the Six Rivers location in the Smith River Recreation Area near the California-Oregon border off of Highway 199, not far from Crescent City, California. Anyway, if you liked the video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested in this kind of stuff. But anyway, thanks again. Until next time, thanks for watching.